Vivify News. USC vs LSU was a football delight, unless, of course, you're Brian Kelly. USC's thrilling 27-20 victory over LSU was a game that defied expectations, especially on the defensive front. Coming into the matchup, many anticipated a high-scoring affair given both teams' defensive struggles last season. USC and LSU ranked 101st and 108th, respectively, in yards per play defense. However, the game turned out to be a defensive battle, much to the surprise of fans and pundits alike. The game was tightly contested, with the score tied 10-10 in the third quarter, and it remained close until the final moments. USC secured the win with just 8 seconds left, thanks to a 13-yard touchdown run by Woody Marks, capping off a drive that featured a spectacular one-handed catch by Kieran Hudson. Despite the offensive fireworks late in the game, it was the defenses on both sides that made the difference. USC's new defensive coordinator, D'Anton Lynn, brought a much-needed spark to the Trojans' defense. Under his leadership, the defense showed significant improvement, allowing only 3 plays of 20-plus yards, a stark contrast to last season. Key defensive stops, like Mason Cobb's blitz that thwarted LSU's fourth-down attempt early in the game, were crucial in keeping USC in contention. LSU's defense also showed promise, but it wasn't enough to overcome the mistakes and penalties that plagued the team. LSU head coach Brian Kelly expressed his frustration after the game, slamming his fist on the table during his post-game press conference. He criticized his team for a lack of discipline, pointing to costly personal fouls and missed opportunities in the red zone as major factors in the loss. The loss marked LSU's third consecutive season-opening defeat under Kelly, a trend that has left the coach exasperated. While the Tigers showed flashes of brilliance, especially on offense with quarterback Garrett Nussmeier throwing for over 300 yards, their inability to close out the game and the continued issue of penalties ultimately led to their downfall. For USC, the victory was a statement that their defense, often maligned in recent years, could step up when needed. For LSU, it was a harsh reminder that discipline and execution are just as important as talent.